Welcome back, everybody, to the Cursed Trials, powered by Alienware. We just got finished up with round 1 of 5, and let's take a look at where people are standing at this point. Cloud9 with that beautiful green W above their team logo. First place win in round 1.
Did you do that?
I did that. Look, I'm a
cute.
designer.
It's cute, Travis.
So here's the points. First place,
Oh,
Cloud9, 12 kills, man.
Yeah.
They did excellent. 124 whopping points for Cloud9. Great start. Second place, FaZe Clan. They got a little stuck behind that tree in that UAZ. The blue was coming behind them as well.
The circle is a cruel mistress.
It was rough, but man, not a bad game at all. 7 kills for them, so not too far behind. 104 points for them. Ghost Gaming doing very well, getting 3rd place, and our no-name team searching for a name in German.
No name.
Sagt den Namen.
If you have any good name
4th
ideas.
place. Yeah, give them some ideas there, guys. But Penta and TSM, FlyQuest, all these other great teams, not too far behind as well. We'll see how they can do in round 2.
It's funny that the red line is still there because all that matters today, Travis,
is the first
all
place.
that matters today is the team at the very top.
Right
there, it says Cloud9.
Yes, that is absolutely
these other
right.
teams are all going to have to start pulling it together.
That red line doesn't mean anything. That's actually from the qualifying phase. But yeah, first place is who is going to win. We'll see how they do. They've got 4 more massive rounds coming up here. So still,
Massive
of course,
rounds.
Dude, it's so important. You got to be consistent.
That was an exciting circle. It was a little bit more of a center circle than we saw
Yeah.
at all on day 1 or day 2.
Yeah,
I feel like it hasn't ended. It hasn't ended on the.
We
this
haven't
coast
got
at all.
any. We have not gotten any southwest.
And
You're right. No
center really circles
absolutely.
either.
So
this one was down here.
We'll see how round 2 pans out. But let's go ahead and jump into the game. We've got the plane
Game
about
2.
to start pulling up.
Players are warming up there
Yeah,
at the,
absolutely.
at the lobby.
Figuring out how to use iron sights. It would be cool if you could get some scopes on the island, but
I think it's interesting that nothing has changed about the starting island. They've added guns. As they've added new guns to the game, they've added more tables for guns, but absolutely nothing about the starting island has changed aside from that.
Yeah.
They fixed a couple of the places where you could like crawl through some of the rocks and stuff like that, but it feels like we could make that experience a little bit better still, maybe offer some targets or something for people to shoot at or stuff like that. Most of the changes that come through are like sound changes because the lobby's like really loud.
it was terrible. But our plane path
got
is
sunny clear.
Yeah, this is sunny weather settings, so a little bit brighter.
We do have special weather settings for the final. We're going to go default. We're going to go sunny clear into sunset in match 3. And then we're going to go to sunny clear again. Then we're back to default for match 5 to finish it out. So
no rain, no
that's
fog.
how we've been doing it. No rain, no fog. Never, ever will there be fog.
Absolutely.
I would be interested if we do a one-day event sometime in the next few weeks. Throwing in a rain match might be fun. I've never spectated rain, Travis.
Me either. I don't know what it would be like, but our plane path went straight from west to east. It was pretty much straight down the middle of the map, and look at the spread of teams. We're going to see people getting geared up, choosing where they want to hunker down and get their loot, at least to start, and then we'll take a look at where the circle is. We've got everybody in the lobby, 63 total. It would be 64, but unfortunately FlyQuest is missing one of their members. Wasn't able to make it to the event for the finals, but FlyQuest was, I think, 7th, I believe, in last round, so not bad at all, especially when you're
They finished right before Cloud9 as Cloud9 was running down off that hill. That was just a really rough circle for TSM based on their position.
For sure.
It kind of pulled them into the open.
We've got 2
down this
teams
hill.
fighting over Pochinki, actually, and we may have 2 teams in Polyana as well. So we've got 211 here, Sun Lab, Sun Geno, going up against Lore, Larson, and...
this is Kinguin. Orange is Kinguin. 2-1-1, Sun Laos, Sun Geno. Competent players. They're here in the final, obviously.
Of course.
Not too close
and
to
check
each
it out.
other yet.
Speaking of a southwest circle, Alex, check out what we're dealing with.
Okay.
I'm liking it.
The gods have heard us.
I am liking it. Thank you, PUBG gods. We wanted this circle.
Thanks, PUBG god.
So
More
Cloud9,
more level 3 helmets,
absolutely.
please.
Cloud9 obviously in first currently, and on top of that, they are in the center of this next circle, Alex. So they are looking
along
good.
with Tempo Storm, though.
Absolutely, Tempo Storm wanting to do a little bit better this time. in round
so
2.
we have Cloud9, Tempo, Cloud9, Tempo.
Yep.
So they're just kind of neighbors. Moody and Samty are a little close to each other, but
Evil
EG
Geniuses,
looks like they're going to Millie again.
Go ahead and go to Millie, maybe get some awesome loot, and then just take a boat up the coast. Got TSM, of course, doing the George strat. It's going to work out a little bit better this time. They only have to go just a couple 100 meters south through George. But, man, I tell you what, they might run into Team No Name there.
You got to assume that TSM is just going to win the first match where the circle bounces up here.
Yeah,
because they haven't been able to get to a solid position in the center of the circle and hold it down yet, and that's what most of the teams that have won our rounds have done.
Yeah.
So as soon as that happens, we might see TSM changing their playstyle a little bit, but
we'll see. Still no action at Pachinki. Everybody getting looted up. If you are just tuning in, we do have the ARs turned up to 2 times. We've got the ammo at 1.5. No
rate, yeah.
red zone, no costumes, meaning that spawn will take place of shirts.
Ooh.
And things like that, so people getting very nicely looted. Yeah, it looks like Ibiza.
He seems very cautious.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they definitely know another team has bailed into Pachinki at this point.
Acting, yeah.
They are just checking to see where they're at. But because of that change, you're not seeing anybody in Pachinki running around with an ump or a micro Uzi right now. They all have ARs.
Yep, ARs across the board. We do have an ump over here on the Dreamy Kid. I assume it will be replaced soon. But Deer Mayhem up here in the northern part
Pony Rider.
of Poliana.
Pony Rider already has a suppressor on that Scar with an extended mag as well.
He's looking to the north like he might have...
And he's level 3'd, Alex.
He's level 3'd, at least in the armor and the helmet.
Right.
Which is the most important pieces, obviously. We've talked, me and Travis, we've talked about the value of a level 3 helmet and the value of a level 3 vest. It still feels like to me that the level 3 helmet is the most important piece of equipment in the game because it protects you from that Kar 98 one hit.
For sure.
Which happens a lot in competitive PUBG. We've seen plenty of Kar 98 kills in the kill feed. The 3 vest is also extremely important. Honestly, every week I feel like the vest is more and more important.
The vest is pretty important. I mean, it's going to protect you essentially from those sprays, right? You know, if you're running into a group or something, you have kind of that second chance to turn, right, and try to return fire. Whereas if you're rocking like a level 1 or 2, you're probably going to get smoked if someone actually has sights on you before you have sights on them. But with a level 3 armor and helmet, you actually have maybe another like full second or so to react.
If you've got a 3 vest, you can, like, every time I'm shooting at someone full auto and it feels like they're just a tank, I feel like I'm hitting a level 3 vest, and the level 3 vest is what makes someone feel very durable if you go for body shots more than headshots like I do.
I mean, how many we've all been there, right, where you're like, you have a 4 times like M16 or something, and you're just getting like blood splatter, blood splatter, blood splatter, blood splatter, and you're like, what is happening? It's a lot of times it is that
the 55% damage reduction onto body shots makes it so the M16 is only doing like 20 damage a shot, maybe.
You know, yeah, we do have the first gunshots of round 2 here. Ibiza was able to connect some hits onto Sunlouse on Team 211.
But Ferg is actually pretty close to where Ibiza was shooting from, so they know what building he's in, and they're actually going to back off a little bit. Sunlouse got a painkiller. He's healing up. But I think Kinguin is going to try to take this fight. They don't seem like they want to run away. Neither does 211.
Absolutely. We talked about this situation right here before and how it sort of applies to PUBG as a whole. It's very different than any other first-person shooter, right? With CSGO, it's like one round, it's 5v5, and all that matters is that 5v5, right? With PUBG, you're doing all of these multiple, like, micro games, right? Like, you have to win that first 4v4 in Pochinki, but that's not it. Like, you got to keep going. You have to be so consistent with winning your gunfights and pulling off the right positional strategies here, and every little it all adds up to this final outcome, right? Every little choice that you make, every gunfight you get into, every equipment that you decide to pick up, it's all adding up to this kind of final outcome, and it's really difficult.
The butterfly effect is definitely in play here in PUBG, so maybe someone takes a shot somewhere and they're just damaged enough to get knocked with a level 3 helmet off of a bike with a Kar 98 or something, and those just that series of events can lead to...
And then on top of that, the fact that someone did take a shot alerts another team that happened to be right around the hill, and they come up. It's all these little things that just add up.
There's a lot of things to pay attention to.
It's a lot of variance. Yeah, exactly. There's so much going through the mind in all of these situations that it's hard to come out on top. So I definitely applaud the teams that have qualified here and are competing in these finals, because they've done a lot to get here. And
So it was hard. Everyone seems really happy with the fact that we got rid of the best of ones. I think that was a great change as well. Everyone liked playing the qualifiers as a best of 3. It made them feel like for every negative thing that might have happened to them in the past, they had a little bit more of a chance this time.
For sure. It does look like 211 has found their way out.
They're running away.
Of Pochinki going.
They don't want to.
Yeah.
Nobody got knocked, so they don't know that that's Kinguin. People are splitting up here. This is Team No Name, I believe.
Zokten Nam, searching for a name.
Namen. I don't speak German.
9.
I'm sure I just offended any Germans in the chat, if any. But EG is still down here at military.
That crate in the water is probably not going to be found.
Probably not.
Really,
Probably
the only
not.
chance of that being found is if EG finds a boat,
Maybe
which
boat's
they
over.
may not. I don't know.
It's hard to see. It's hard to see if there's not smoking on the water.
Yeah,
it's hard to see
impossible.
crates.
It's really hard.
Like I can't even spot it from here. And
It's
I'm
right
like
there.
way above it.
I see it.
Where?
No, I'm just kidding, man. I don't see
No.
it.
So it's like right over there, I think, and we have to get really close to even see it. So when it stops smoking on the water, I found it. When it stops smoking on the water, it's very hard to see, especially because it has a blue top.
Well, yeah. And on top of that, when you're in a boat and you have the horizon, oh,
Aw.
that's a great crate, man. Look at
Aw.
that extended mag as well for that sniper.
Yep. Right you are, Travis. Tempo Storm's linked up. Looks like Totality's linked up.
Ghost.
FlyQuest is linked up.
Check it out, though.
Cloud9.
Ghost is coming down into so many teams right now. They're coming down south in their vehicles. They're going to be running right into Spanky here.
It'll be interesting to see where they decide to go.
I've noticed Profi is almost always on this bike, man. I feel like Profi's always on a bike.
He's a super biker. He is. I really. Oh
There
man,
it
see the
is.
shots from the hill.
Man. Ooh. Very, very hurt. One more tap and Profi's going to be dead. And he's going to run it right into another team. Oh, no. Profi is down by the cannon.
We do have an M249 on the field. Broder has it. And the rest of Ghost Gaming. This is not the start you want. Ghost Gaming got 3rd last round. So they were pinned behind that rock by that street.
Absolutely.
So you don't want an early finish, but it looks like they've made a really solid change of direction.
It looks
and
like
they're clear over here, except they're running into Tempo Storm. I hope they don't go south.
we do have another knock, though, by the way. FlyQuest was able to knock out, I believe it was Nop Nop.
It looks like, Nop Nop from Totality up here in this Harry Potter Tower got knocked, but he's going to get picked
Probably
up
going to get picked up,
100%.
yep. So great shots from FlyQuest. That is a far shot.
Here's
for sure.
Kinguin. 211 has moved into this house over here. TSM is still up in Giorgio.
Uh-oh.
Cudtastic.
They-
Theater of Mayhem.
They may run into some trouble here.
Kung Christian. Let's see if they decide to drive up this hill.
They
Cudtastic
definitely hear him.
sees them.
The blue is here, though, as well.
They're going to focus on Kung Christian for some reason. Ludabasin stopped at this yellow house, and they're going to have heard that. So Chris is moving over the ridge to try to get eyes.
You have to think, Alex, if this
Uh-oh.
team right here doesn't have a vehicle, they need those vehicles. They want to win at least one gunfight. I think that's why Cudtastic is so focused on that UAZ, which Kung Christian is driving up on right now. He's going to drive right in between these teams. He's so going to go down. Oh, look at this. Luna actually
Ludabasin
knocked.
got down in that yellow house as well, and Theater of Mayhem is going to secure a vehicle.
Absolutely, and
It's
2
smoking,
kills.
though. It's smoking, so I hope that doesn't, come back to bite them. But the new circle is about to post, Travis. AA's moving in from Milta. AAA.
Against all Alliance AAA batteries.
Against all Alliance.
Against all Authority. We had a Team Alliance as well.
We also had Astral Authority and Team Alliance, so some of these names being kind of confusing.
Those are
Pony Rider
random.
finishing off that down player with a pump shotgun. Brutal. Savage. Brutal. Rex.
Let's get a little bit north here.
Please, no water.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a lot of water. That crate actually might be. Actually, that crate was looted.
I don't think so.
It's
still
grayed
there. It would
it's-
fade away.
Oh, it does. Okay, I thought when it was grayed
the
out.
top would be open,
Oh, really?
and it would fade away, and the icon would not be there anymore.
So still sitting out there. That was an M24 with an 8x and an extended mag for that sniper.
Right
Somebody
hard.
might find it at this point, though. Now that there is a lot of water at play, someone might happen to drive by it in a boat, but we'll see.
Phony's teammate Opticberg is still alive, but his 2 teammates were the ones that got killed by Theater of Mayhem up there on the hill. So
Yeah, and that is Purdy's now down to just 2
Purdy's.
players.
FlyQuest is out of their house, and they're in the circle, but they're out of their house and on the move, so I wonder where they're going. Penta's moving as well.
Oh, man. James is going to run right into these players. He's actually stopped to take some shots. Nice hit on the Comet. Only one more tap, and Comet's going to be going down here. He's got the mini out, trying to connect. Just one more. There it is. Nice job by James. Able to knock out one of the FlyQuest players, and Comet is out. FlyQuest only has 3 players left now.
2 players.
Actually 2, yeah, you're right.
One of them,
that's right, they only have 3
available.
to start with. Man, that's really unfortunate. Down to just a duo at that point.
This is like Totality taking some shots at a couple of different squads moving past. One of them is Tempo Storm, one of them is Ghosts, but they both make it out. Let's see if Samty and Dre can make it as well. I think Dre's in the car. No, it's Maluk.
Not able to connect, and they have now broken the line of sight and continue to
McCoy is by himself over here, and he just
Down.
parked his car outside of this compound by FaZe, and FaZe finishes off his vehicle. So
Nice
McCoy's
start.
dead.
Yep. Nice start for
The rest
FaZe.
of Ghost Gaming is still alive, but they're going to drive into Phase 2, I think. They're going to change direction, which is smart. Go around that compound for sure. Penta actually landed. FlyQuest landed down here. Penta stopped their vehicles, and they're taking more shots from this hilltop where they stopped earlier. And they've actually managed to catch another team out in this open field.
Spanky in a really rough spot here, out in the middle of the field, going up against James, who we've already seen, knows what he's doing with this 4x mini.
They got to a shack, though. So maybe target their vehicles. Maybe there's a couple bikes laying down there. Maybe blow those up and get these kills secured. Cloud9 is just down the hill. They're looking up the direction at Penta. Uh-oh. Solid FPS is in that cheeky little bathroom window.
Yeah, and he is taking shots on the James.
With just a hollow sight, sadly.
Yeah.
Cheeky little bathroom window. You can stand on top of that toilet and get some good angles out of that very slim window. It's hard to see inside of it because it's very dark. But only your head is exposed, so that's the price you pay for that good position. TSM still up here on the mountain. Funi and Berge have linked up too. Kinguin's still over here. Larson's pushed ahead. Uh-oh. And they have drawn the attention of 211. They were fighting earlier. 211 has come back for revenge. And Larson's all alone up here. Right up the hill.
Looks like he's eyeing the little cluster.
They want to catch these guys rotating out of Rozhok. Or Pochinki. And I don't think they have any cars in Pochinki, so they're going to be on foot. This could be very bad for Kinguin.
Yeah, they're going to have to push out into those open fields. Try to get to the little mountain there. But yeah, 211's definitely eyeing that right now. It looks like they are making their move out of Pochinki. Now Lore is running through the field.
They're taking shots. Kinguin sees them too. And Larson is going to make the call to pull back, maybe try to link up with his teammates. He's very, very close to Ferg up here. I think Ferg might have spotted him. He's acting like he knows there's a player up here. Ooh, Larson's running away. He's looking this way now. A vehicle is pulling up. It's a Biza. Oh, let's see how Ferg approaches this. They're actually shooting at his teammates. Ferg just got down by a Biza who pulled up to that hill. So now Sunlau's going to try his hand.
Able to connect a couple.
The Biza's pushing around. Wow.
Nice shots by Sunlau. Knocking out
Sunlau gets
Ibiza
the
with a
headshot with the M16. Ferg is still alive. But Ibiza's down now too, so we're looking at a 3v3. Sunlau's got a grenade out.
Lore could really change this up right now. He's down to the right, and he is taking shots at Sunlau, I believe.
The rest of Kinguin's pulled up as well. Gaxie's here.
I'll tell you what, though, Alex. Lore and Gaxie are not in the safe zone, so they need to keep moving up this hill. The Blue's right behind him.
Gotta pick up a Biza too. Ferg's gotten picked up now, so Ferg is alive. Biza's gonna get picked up as well. Sunlaus is pushing back.
Nice nade.
Oh my.
I'm not sure who it was. It says knocked out from falling, so not sure who threw that nade.
Someone from Kinguin, that's for sure. But we've got more nades out now. Gaxie's pushing up over the hill.
Nice knock on to Ferg. Let's see if he can continue it. They're down to the left, Gaxi. Another knock. Can he get the third? No, he gets knocked. It's just Sunlau. Sunlau getting knocked now as well.
And 2-on-1 is knocked.
Yep.
All of Kinguin's going to make it out of it alive.
Able to come out on
Well
top
played.
in that situation. We've got a quarry finish, Alex. Wow.
Woohoo.
Could be pretty
I like
cool.
quarries.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. TSM
Tempo
kind of
Storm
moving down.
has an amazing position at the quarry already. This is a great position.
Yes.
As long as you can keep a phase off your back. And they've got a good amount of rocks for cover anyway.
The only thing is if Tempo
Tempo this convenient tree
Storm gets stuck here, if you move your camera a little bit more forward to the right here, and then this little cliff right here, you can, if the circle actually comes this way towards us in the camera, it's actually kind of rough right here.
Trying to get down the cliff?
If you get spotted, yeah, if you get spotted from someone in the woods to the right here, it's happened to me a couple times, and I've also been on the opposite end of that where I've spotted someone on top of the quarry, and it's so difficult to get out of the quarry in that situation. There's a lot of open ground, and it's the road you have to cross, and on top of that, you're jumping down these giant cliffs, so if you stay there for too long, it's really bad. Temper almost
Cloud9.
Looks like Jeems actually just knocked out solid FPS of Cloud9, who are currently in first.
Oh my goodness.
Shiv.
Moody's going to go ahead and stop. Moody's leaving. There's actually 2 people on that bike. That was a 3-seater bike. Chappie's got knocked.
Yep, that was a great shot by all against
Solid
all
FPS
authority.
just died too.
You're right.
So C9 only has 2, and they're pulling
And they're
up to
pulling
another
up.
compound.
This is going to be it for Cloud9.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Frolicker knocked and Moody knocked right there. Broder picking up a nice double kill
That
on
is
Cloud9.
not what you want to see.
And yeah, you're absolutely right. So first place team currently, Cloud9, getting knocked out pretty early on in round 2. But 3 more rounds, still an opportunity to bounce back. We'll see what happens. But great job.
Having one bad round is not that big of an issue
No.
in a best of 5. So
It's not, but it's also, it's just frustrating. You know,
obviously,
you want to
try
try
to put up your best performance
Yeah.
every single match. That's normal.
Yeah, driving through some enemy players like that, it is very, very rough. But against all authority, able to pick up one of those kills, and then Broder, who is on our team, searching for a name, able to pick up the 2. Your boy Dre.
Oh no, they actually just finished Ultra. They saw Penta running around on that hill up there. So Penta's down a player now.
You see how quick Tempo Storm is able to just knock out one of those players and finish the kill. That's what squads is all about, man. The moment you see an enemy team, I think a lot of these teams are communicating in a way where they call out where the enemy is, and they wait for all 4 to see them and then take shots all at the same time, and he went down like that so quickly. Blue's coming in, though. Monkey.
So Monkey's just kind of like spamming some corners.
Trying to keep
See if
FaZe
he
on their
gets some
toes.
peeks.
But he is getting down there.
He actually just
From
got knocked by
Fuzzface.
Fuzzface. Oh my goodness. Just 2 members of FaZe are knocked now, though.
From against
Knocked
all
out by a
authority.
Shiv on Against All Authority. With this Kar98. Oh man. The silenced Kar98 with an 8x on it. Monkey's going to get picked up. FaZe is going to be missing some helmets now. That could be a problem. Like we were talking about earlier, that butterfly effect. The fact that you lost that helmet could mean you lose
totally
a duel
change.
you lose a duel later.
Absolutely.
Penta's rolling up on top of the remainder of Ghost here. On top of this hill. They're going to throw nades. Oh my goodness. Those are very close nades.
Hitting Austin. Penta is on the aggression here. Austin super low on health. Not even
Austin 1 HP.
Tiniest sliver of health left. Jeems popping another grenade. This could be terrible for Austin. He's going to get a first aid kit off, though, just in time. And that nade is going downhill too far. Austin able to knock out Simpsy. Frost making his move. He doesn't see the guy to the right, though, to find legit, but he turns on him.
He's covered by Jeems. Frost got a little caught off there. He got covered by Jeems. Jeems actually managed to take down to find legit.
Yeah,
so
Jeems
Ghost
definitely.
is now down.
Jeems definitely clutched that situation there. I thought
that's what you needed to do.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis, I think what you said might be actually coming to fruition. The circle's moved over here, and they're okay.
They're okay for now.
But they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to leave eventually.
They will, yeah. And I'm telling you, man, you want to do it a little early because look at the situation right here. Look at all the cliff and all the open road. You can totally get stuck up here if there's a team in the woods. And I think they know that.
They look like they might be planning on moving. I can't believe all of these members of Tempo Storm couldn't kill Mixie as he was driving through.
Yeah, that was
They
rough.
were all shooting at him, but nobody could kill him on that motorcycle. rest of FaZe is moving as well. FaZe has just got like plot armor or something like that. But Zwats and Ghoul knocked from down there on the south by the beach. FaZe is going to manage to link up, but EG is looking like they're in a bit of a tough position. They've lost all of their vehicles. They're stuck on this. They're stuck on this godforsaken beach.
That's really rough. Be stuck right there.
If they can make it to the water and maybe run waterway, that might make it doable.
It looks like Kinguin might be leading
got
them.
knocked.
I think Kinguin realizes it's more important to get into the safe zone at this point.
FaZe chose to come to the same exact compound that Cloud9 chose to come to earlier. But FaZe isn't dead yet is the only difference. Jempty. We're going to turn on X-Ray here. We can see. They see Spanky. Nice Spanky makes the trade.
And that's 2 team members of FaZe down now. Broder
with his M249. We'll see if he can do some work. Turns out he can.
And FaZe
Look, Mixie
out
eliminated.
of round 2.
Another top 4 team from the last round.
Yep,
FaZe took second.
Zoctin Nam searching for a name.
My goodness.
Definitely
Got a lot
here
of
to
people
play.
Driving in, Travis. Got a lot of people driving in here. AA is going to have to hold down this position. A lot of teams are trying to rotate past them. I think they're going to be okay for now. But we've got 3 teams coming into contact with each other. 4 on each team.
This is gonna
Kinguin versus Theater of Mayhem. Kinguin getting the better of this trade so far. Lord killing Blaze. Pandago just ran over Ghoul with a vehicle. Oh no. But the blue is here. Everyone has to move. Theater of Mayhem is on top of Kinguin. 1 more for Kinguin is up. Oh, never mind. There's actually 3. But players, unfortunately, are going to be shooting at each other in the blue over here. Something you never want to see.
I can't even keep up.
You can't even keep
with
up.
all of this.
I'm trying, dude.
It's crazy.
I'm trying.
3 different squads here, all engaging each other at the same time. Gaxi just taking some shots from the blue here. He's probably going to go down to the blue at this point.
Theater of Mayhem made it to the blue, so I want to say their advantage. Biza's now down. Gaxi's really, really hurt as well.
First aiding right there. He's going to get it.
I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know what happened.
He's bandaging.
No, it's
Kinguin's
over.
eliminated. Gaxi dies outside of play zone. Against all authorities, still holding this hill. They're going to be okay. Tempo Storm has moved. Oh my goodness. Penta's trying their luck over here. This team has eaten up every team that's pulled up so far.
If Zoctin Nam wins another fight here, Spanky actually still in the same spot. Look at James.
James is
crouched.
the only remaining member
and he's
of
just
Penta.
He's being real quiet. I think he knows someone is here. Tempo Storm.
Oh man, TSM has managed to sneak their way into another solid position.
I think Tempo Storm's still up on that quarry though, and TSM is down to their southwest.
Next to them.
They're pushing down. They know that there's another team over here, Smithy.
Marius is going to see these players coming down this hill. If he pushes down a little bit and gets rid of some of that tree cover, James isn't going to move. James is going to stay exactly where he is because he's the only remaining member of his team.
Absolutely. Yeah, stay alive as much as you can.
Yes.
It's the only thing you can do at this point. Try to get a better placement.
Valiate chose to get that crate. He pulled an M24 out of it. We'll see if that makes it worth it.
Blue's coming in 30 seconds. People need to make their move. Marius has some nice shots onto the cannon. Oh, and if he kept looking, the cannon actually peaked 1 more time. But he got the first aid hit off. Nice hits from Marius there.
Tempo Storm's making their move, as you said, Travis. They're down the hill.
They made it.
They're taking
this was
shots.
Their only opportunity. Oh, and there goes Maluk down by Nop Nop. This is exactly what I was talking about, Alex.
Nop Nop
it's
with
so
this.
much open area. You can get stuck if you wait too long because guess what? 5 seconds. Blues move it in. They don't have a choice at this point. They have to run.
Break just got headshot. James just gets eliminated by Shiv. Against all authority pushing onto that compound.
Check in on that here in just a second. Tempo Storm is now only down to 2 players, I believe. Or actually 3. Valiant's still way up there. Here we go.
It's
Against all authority.
Authority's turn.
Shiv knocking out Spanky.
They cleared the member out of the shed. Broder's got the M249. We'll see how many people he can kill with it.
He gets knocked.
Wow. Shiv with that really cheeky, aggressive peek. 1 more to beat, and they win it. Against all authority is playing extremely well today too, Travis.
Absolutely, yeah. They were able to finally get that team out of there.
Totality got toasted.
But look at this. Tempo Storm just made it in. Sam and your boy Dre barely able to make it in. Sam, he can make it. I think he can make it.
He's going to be able to crawl out, I think. But TSM is pushing this way? No, not quite.
No, I think
yeah, Sam's going to make it.
They're going to rotate around. At this point, nobody's in the circle. Well, actually, one team is. It looks like it's
has managed to make it to
just
another top 5
Hetrar.
situation.
Hetrar had that crazy frag
right now.
last round, but then accidentally
self-frag
threw a second one that didn't work out. But we'll see if FlyQuest can do better this round. They need it, man. I think they're in 7th or something like that right now, so they need a high placement. But there's only 12 left. Everybody's kind of in a top 5, maybe top 4 at this point. So much matters. TSM obviously wanting this situation right now. They still have all 4 of their members up.
They know that there were at least 2 squads coming in from Quarry, so they're worried about the north side right now. But unfortunately, they don't have time to really clear it because they're not sure how many teams are over there.
Actually, Break missing his helmet.
Yeah, so could be a problem.
Could be a problem here. I'm liking these woods, though. It looks like they're going to decide to take a vehicle down and try to just push in, maybe positioning it right now. And they're going to maybe wait for this blue to move in, which is in 10 seconds. Tempo Storm has a lot of ground to cover to get into the circle, and they're going to be running into Against All Authority. But look at this. FlyQuest taking some shots at Smack, who took that vehicle down the hill. I think he's going to get knocked here. He's just, Shadow able to knock Smack down. And TSM down to 3 players now up on this hill. Blue's right behind them, but they are in the zone just about right here.
I think they see Tempo too. They do. Able to knock one down.
Marius.
Trey is the only one remaining with Tempo,
and
he's finished now as well.
By Vis Games. Nice job by TSM. 3 players up still. Only 9 left. TSM could pull off a win here, but they're going to be going up against 4 members of Against All Authority who have been doing very well. Only 2 members for FlyQuest left. And Against All Authority has the circle. Break going down, and Hetrar also going down.
From these nades, man.
Break is absolutely killed here. Vis Games knocked as well. And Marius is the only member left of TSM. TSM is going to have a very hard time pulling off a win here against 4 members of Against All Authority. So at this point, FlyQuest is the only team that could maybe make a move here. And there it is, Marius dead to Shiv.
FlyQuest versus 4 members of Against All Authority, not an opponent you want to take on. They have been playing extremely well, but Hetrar is going to do his best.
Yeah, and they have the circle here, but actually, I think both teams might be in the circle here just barely. Shiv making a huge play right here. He's going to keep pushing, Alex. He's going to keep pushing all the way through. Not able to do anything about it, though.
Hetrar actually won it.
And Blue's knocked now. It's just Hetrar up against 2 more. And there it is, against
just
All Alliance. Look at these kills, 12, 13, 14, 15 whopping kills for Against All Authority and a first place finish. Huge round, but guess what, man? FlyQuest only has 3 members, and they got 2nd. So absolutely commend them for that. Well done. TSM, a much better game this time, 3rd place. Tempo Storm doing very well, 4th. And right there, Purdy Curdy, Nop Nop to Cannon, and Smithy, which are on their team name is, I think it's the
Smithy is Totality.
No, that's Totality. So great job to that team.
Kinguin with a 9th place finish, but with 10 kills.
That's
crazy.
huge.
9th place with 10 kills. That's, you got to stop losing members early.
Yeah.
It really, like, being a man down is just so hard. Honestly, it's shocking that FlyQuest could be doing so well. I think they've been getting some pretty good circles. They've been finding some pretty good compounds. But that's going to be match 2 of our final today. We're going to go ahead and calculate the scores. We're going to talk about the standings a little bit when we come back. As we mentioned before, only thing that matters today is that #1 finish if you want your bandanas.
They're going to get 4 bandanas. Each player will get one. So
yeah.
Very, very awesome. We're going to come back for a sunset weather setting.
It's going to be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be really nice. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
A first in high-end gaming. Introducing the new Alienware Area 51 Threadripper Edition. The machine with the 16-core and 32-thread CPU, ready to overclock. Our most powerful liquid cooling unit. Exceeds VR and 12K requirements. From the company that pioneered the gaming desktop comes the ultimate gaming machine.